time, I would have sworn that we counted on each other, trusted each other, Jason.
We do.
Do we? I'm not really so sure anymore. You get arrested for Alcazar's murder and you don't even call me?
Listen, there was nothing you can do.
You didn't even give me a chance. What has happened to us? Or do I already know? I guess it's time to be realistic and accept the fact that you and I really never got over what happened last summer. That night changed everything.
Sam, you're making this a bigger deal than it is. I mean, you were off doing your show. I've heard 1,000,000 times from Amelia what bad PR I am. I get arrested for murder. I didn't think it would be good for your career.
So you just sat here on lockup?
Yeah. You know, Sonny and Carly, they came by, and, you know, Diane's working overtime to try to get the judge to grant bail. I mean, there's nothing you could do for me, you know?
But Jason, I could have been your moral support. Unless, of course, you're getting it somewhere else, and you don't need it from me anymore.
What's this? Big TV star finally wake up and decide to cut her losses?
You better
Stand by your man getting a little tedious, I guess, huh? I can understand that. But why choose now to dump Jason? Unless you know that he's punched his clock and he's going away for a very long time. Or maybe your own future as celebrity of the moment is more appealing than wringing your hands over a known murderer.
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm not breaking up with Jason.
Well, he doesn't deserve your loyalty, then. Where was his, by the way, when you woke up from a coma and he promptly kicked you to the curb?
Shut up, Rick. Get out.
What? Tantrums may work on that set of yours, Sam. But around here in the justice system, my word is pretty much law. So unless you want me to kick you out on your everyday heroic butt, you better come up with a real good reason as to why I should let you stay. Come on, I got a few minutes. As I finally recall, it takes you a very short amount of time to heat up.
You are a disgusting pig. Stop you from doing me on your mother's living room floor, right? Which makes me wonder, how many other disgusting men have you slept with in order to get what you want?
I love Jason. I mean, of course you wouldn't know anything about that, because if you loved my mother as much as you said you did, you wouldn't have cheated on her, stole her job while she had cancer, and took her kid.
Yeah. How much did you love Alexis when you were moaning in my arms? As far as Molly is concerned, I did what was best for her. See, that's what parents do for their children, Sam, but you wouldn't know anything about that,
You might as well just
right?
stop now, okay? You're not going to goad me into fighting you again. And you shouldn't have to listen to this.
I know. I'm gonna go, and I will be back. And if you love Molly as much as you say you do, you'll give her back to Alexis before she ends up just as empty inside as you.
Is it me? Or are Sam's protestations of loyalty seeming a little insincere?
Got nothing to say to you, Rick.
Yeah, as usual. It doesn't matter. Your lawyer or nobody else is going to be able to help you because you are going to go away to prison for life, forever, finally. And by the way, if Sam decides to prove her loyalty by marrying you before you get sent up for the rest of your life without the possibility of parole, word of advice, she might be after your money.
Got a bit of a problem here.
With what, my case?
No, with Sam. Okay, let me give you some backstory. I've been kind of getting a little physical with Amelia the last couple of weeks. No big deal. We were in my office. Stuff fell. A file. I picked it up. There was pictures of Sam in there.
Okay, maybe they probably did a background check on Sam.
She doesn't need a background check if she already knows who Sam is. One of her identities, anyway.
What are you talking about?
Sam's had a lot of aliases, husbands.
She had a lot of husbands?
Monroe, Sullivan, some other ones. Everybody who thought they had married Sam, but it was all a scam. Now, Amelia says that one of the people was her father and that Sam shot and killed him.
I mean, if that's what Amelia says, it means she's been holding on to this for a long time, pretending to be Sam's friend, wishing Sam harm. And we gotta watch out for her.
According to Amelia, we have to watch out for you.
Amelia? Okay, chalk up one emotional high shot to hell.
Yeah, I can tell that you're not the same woman I got off the celebratory plane with.
No, listen to this. Jason was arrested for Alcazar's murder, spent the night in lockup, and didn't see fit to call me, and I don't want to hear the industry standard that it's not good for the show, so don't tell me that, please.
No, I was going to say that it's thoughtful of Jason not to involve you. He's protecting you.
Protecting me? Then why do I feel shut out?
Well, because he had a baby with someone else. Another way that he's protecting you.
Really, me or Elizabeth?
Well, maybe you, Elizabeth, and the baby.
Okay, what did I miss? Why are you being apologetic for him?
Just taking on the role that's usually yours. You know, maybe the reversal indicates a change in perspective. It happens, you know? People change all the time.
Okay. All right, that may be true, because when I think about my life 6 months ago, it's done a complete 180. But I feel like I'm moving further and further away from Jason. Forgive me.
Sam worked the scam 5 times, at least that's what Amelia came up with. And it went off the rails with Amelia's father. They said it was self-defense.
Well, then it was. Amelia needs to see it as a murder because the guy was her father.
Self-defense, murder, it doesn't change the fact that she came to town. For what? She did it to Jack, she did it to me, she did it to you.
Why are you taking Amelia's word for everything right now? You're wrong. Sam did not target me. If you remember correctly, I chose to stick with her through her pregnancy. Right?
Yes, you did, and I understand that, but there's another way to look at it. What if Sam, you know, got pregnant to try to trap me, and when that didn't work, she went on to you with more success?
Well, I'm not trapped.
No, but Sam knew that I was still married to Carly, right? She got pregnant anyway. She wanted an abortion. She made a fuss about running away.
Well, she did run away, Sonny. She ran away.
But she was easily found. When a woman wants to disappear, she just disappears. All I'm saying is, what if she wanted to reel me in and caught you instead?
Sam stood by me when I was dying. That was not an act.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to get into this conversation with you right now. Amelia didn't have to tell me anything. She could have just said it was a background check and left it at that.
Well, she could be setting you up to bring it to me, too.
I'll tell you what, why don't you hear what Amelia has to say and decide for yourself?
I know, Jason. I know. I mean, in the end, it's not going to matter whether we have a baby through a surrogate or advances in medical science. As soon as he holds our child, it's going to be all he needs to get back to where we used to be.
But Jason's facing a murder charge.
It won't stick. I mean, they never do. And you know what? You were absolutely right about Jason. He wasn't pushing me away. He was trying to protect me. It's who he is. That's why I love him so much.
Well, wonderful. And in the meantime, we still have a show to do, so...
So, the best thing I can do is stick to it, make Jason proud, and... Okay, maybe listen to you a little bit more often.
Well, on that, we agree. There's the woman I told you about, the one who saved your son in the house fire but lost her infant daughter. She's still one raw nerve, so tread lightly.
Yeah, of course.
Sam, this is Maureen.
Hi. It's very nice to meet you. Same here.
I'll let you two get to know each other.
Okay. What you did in that fire, I mean, it was very courageous. I just wanted to thank you for coming on our show and being willing to talk about it.
I don't know what to expect.
You know, neither did I the first time. We're just going to sit down and talk a little bit.
You called me courageous. But my little girl, I'm sorry.
No, please. Hey, there's nothing to apologize for. Okay? You have every right to feel what you're feeling, so don't hide anything. Not from me, not from the show. I know it's not going to be easy, but just try and remember your story could save a child's life.
You've got one effective lawyer. Guys in for murder don't usually get to use a phone whenever they feel like it.
I lost a daughter, too. I mean, that is it's tragically as you did, but
Loss is loss. It doesn't matter how it happens. It still hurts. I've got my little boy, but I still have this
emptiness. And you'll do just about anything to fill it.
Everyday Heroes.
It's Jason Morgan. I need to see you.
Is this about Sam? I thought I'd be hearing from you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you anything